What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We're back with another HBCU OverDrive live show. I always butcher that at the beginning, but if you haven't done it by now, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Become a member of the hottest channel on YouTube dealing with HBCU culture and sports. I'm getting tongue tied, y'all. I'm getting tongue tied. So, um, it is Friday, y'all. It's Friday. So y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know how we get down. It is the I Love Friday. Let's put it, get it together. Let's get it. Put a hand together. The I Love Friday, y'all. So this is a every Friday show where basically I preview Jackson State, the game for Jackson State. And their opponent. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into like players to watch for both teams. Also, kind of break down as far as what's going on that has everything to deal with Jackson State. So pretty much that's what we're doing. That's how we do it now. But now I'm gonna say this, and I'm about to get this out the way, y'all. I'm gonna get this out the way. In fact, shout out to my wife, everybody. Make sure y'all shout the wife out. So let me get this out the way. And I'm coming at the people. Who is hating on Coach Pryor. I'm coming at the y'all. What's going on, Miss Veronica? I'm coming at the y'all who's hating on Coach Pryor. I'm coming at the y'all who's hating on Coach Pryor. My whole thing about this, and if you don't know what's going on, it is a video that basically went out. That basically went out today, and it's a video between himself and Rob J. And everybody knows Rob J. Man, Rob J. is a legend. He's a legend in Jackson. Legend. When I'm saying legend, he is a legend. He is up there. Like he is up there to the point where nobody can mess with that man. Point blank. I remember meeting him when I was majoring in journalism. When I was a broadcast journalism major at Jackson State. So I'm just to the point where like he gets, he's with Coach Prime. He does interviews with Coach Prime. He basically does, they joke around. They like to joke around. They like to do a lot of things. But it's the video I just seen it. It's basically going around saying that basically saying that I guess you want to say he was trying to, I would say, trying to educate Rob J on how to, I guess, approach him properly. But as far as on a professional level, but when you look at it and when you kind of read in between the lines, that is not what I perceived. I didn't perceive it to be that way. I perceived it to be where, like, it's like, it's light humor. Like, it's something that you will actually learn if you are on a, basically if you're doing interviewing. Like, it's something that you would learn if you was interviewing somebody, you know. And it's all lighthearted. It's not, to me, it's not that serious, y'all. It's not that serious. People are taking this the wrong way, and the way, people are taking it is like, well, it's it's post prime trying to tell somebody how to be, I guess, try to tell somebody how to be professional, but that man been in the profession for so long that some people just don't realize it. They don't understand that. And I understand. My whole thing is, I understand. Come on now, I understand. I fully understand what's up. I fully understand what's up, y'all. All right. So, um, it just, I guess it kind of struck a nerve with me. And what I'm gonna do, man, and if you haven't seen it, like literally, I just seen it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. And it's not that deep. I understand, Miss Veronica. It's not that deep. Like, it's just the fact that they joke. That's I would rather have somebody that would joke with me like that, and we on one. To me, we on one accord. Like, you know, hey man, hey dog, look, your shade got a smear on it. You go around people with the smear on your shades, or he could say, uh, you talk to everybody, sounding like Dan Rather, or you talking, or do you have this voice like Ed Bradley from 60 Minutes? People like, joke like that, but it's like people just taking it the wrong way, taking it one way. Then they trying to freaking they trying to freaking dissect it to the point where, yeah, man, yeah, we with it, like he's doing this, he's gonna do this, he gonna do that. I'm like, no, it's I'm just looking at it. I laughed at it myself, like, cause everybody, look, Prime got kids. All his kids is grown, really. Uh, all his kids are grown, and he joked with all his kids pretty much like that. If even like I said, I had cousins that played for him when they was in high school. Like, even even he joked with them, and my cousin would tell him, like, they joked he joked with them, like it was, it's not even a dry sense of humor, but it's funny. Um, but in the meantime, between time, everybody know what the deal is, dog. Everybody know what the deal is. As far as us Jackson State folks, we already know how, like I said, we already know how he do. We love our coach, we love our school, point blank. Now, question I have, like, and I'm looking at this, I'm looking at Twitter, y'all. So I'm looking at Twitter and I'm doing the show at the same time. So if you feel like you feel froggy, you can come on to the show. I have the link on my profile if you want to come on to the show, or you want to listen to the show, or you want to watch it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I have all day. I have time today. Yeah, they want to take it the wrong way because of who he is, and I understand. I understand, but you know, all of this basically, if you really think about it, this all stemmed from basically Prime getting his stuff stolen out, but then he took it, he kind of scaled back and, like, okay, that's not how it was, that's not how it's gonna be. So we moved on from that. Um, and then this year, you're talking about basically with Grambling, like, it was pathetic. that they fans didn't show up like that, and it's kind of serious. In the sense, it hurt some people. It rubbed some people the wrong way, i.e., Grambling. But you know, can the man tell the truth? Everybody say like, well, Grambling's alum always they all over the place, but like you got students that still go to school there. They can drive down. I mean, Grambling from Jackson ain't nothing but 2.5 hours. Come on. But so one guy on here, I ain't gonna mention his name. I don't care about his name, but he popped off and said that uh if Prime was at Florida State, do you think he would still be authentic? Do you still think he would act that way? I mean, he Prime. He was acting that way when he was in college the first time. So why would he change up for those folks down there? If he ever did go down there. But my whole thing is the fact that like everybody wants to bring up, well, if he was at Florida State, he would do that. Man, I'm gonna just tell you just like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest, little ass. You know what I'm talking about. Say it with your chest. You don't like him. Call him, you can call him a Sambo, you call him Uncle Tom, you can call him Benedict Arnold, you can call him whatever you want to call him. But but at 1400 John R. Lynch Street on the west side of Jackson, we call him Coach Prime. We call him Cody. We call him Prime Time. We call him a Hall of Famer. Nobody else could say anything about that. But just say it. I mean, I'm just saying, just say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Say it with your whole chest. You don't like the man because I feel like you salty that he didn't even come to your school. And I posed this question on Twitter also. If Coach Prime was coaching at your school, y'all would be acting the same way that us folks at the illustrious I love Jackson State University are acting. Because why? We winning. We winning. We winning. It ain't my fault, but we winning in life. Y'all stuck in the damn rut. It's not our fault that we got the man that we wanted to lead us back to the promised land. You really think about it. And I'm a Prime fanatical. No, I'm not. Look, I was a fan of Coach Prime when he was prime time. I hated the fact when he played with the 49ers because I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. I hated when he played with the 49ers. I hated his ass when he played with the 49ers. That's what a fan is. We could come around and say things and do these things because we are fans. Okay? We are fans. We are fans first. We are fans. But I tell people just like this, I'm a man first before anything. So just call me when you greet me, call me by my name. Call me David. Or if you don't know my name, you can call me Doc Holliday. I don't matter. I answer to either one. You can call me Mr. Smith, or you call me Mr. Holliday. It don't matter. I answer to either one. But what you ain't gonna call me, you ain't gonna call me no fool. You ain't gonna call me out my name. I damn sure ain't gonna let you do nothing like that. But other than that, man, if I'm telling y'all, if he was at your school right now, if he was coaching your school right now, if he was at Alcorn right now, y'all y'all would be out there having a damn blast out there. If he was at Valley Valley would be not what it is. Valley would be up there in the upper echelon of the SWAC because Coach Prime would be there. Okay. If he was at, if he was at, what's the school that, let me, if he was at Alabama State, yeah, I'm gonna put it just like that. If he was at Alabama State, y'all Negroes wouldn't be crying right now. He ain't swag. He ain't swag. Y'all wouldn't even care that he ain't swag. He ain't go to no swag school, but he coaching at your school if he was there. So y'all, come on now, miss me with all that, dog. Miss me with all that. Just miss me with all that. And I'm just be like I said. I'm gonna be real with you. Say it with your chest. Don't hide behind the damn phone. Don't hide behind your Twitter fingers. I'm right here. Look, I'm on camera. I'm on camera. I'm on camera Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a damn Sunday if I wanted to be on there. I'm on camera 6 days out of the week. If you're close to me, shit, you can pull up, but you ain't gonna do nothing. You're not gonna do nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying like this. If he was coaching at your school right now, y'all Negro will be doing the same shit that we doing over there at 1400 J.R. Lynch Street. And I put that on everything. See, I feel you, Javon. I feel you. I'm just keeping a whole buck, and I'm keeping a whole buck. If he was coaching at your school right now, y'all would be acting the same way we act. But the funny thing is, us Jackson State people been acting like this even before Coach Prime got there. We been fanatics, okay? If we the only show in the city, that's who we gonna ride with. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. So I just put it out there, you know. He basically, people saying that if he was at Florida State, he wouldn't be shucking and jiving. Bro, he played for one of the greatest coaches. How you doing, Miss Ivy? Too? He played for one of the greatest coaches in college football, Bobby Bowden. Bobby Bowden let him be himself when he was at Florida State. If he was at Florida State right now, he would still be himself. He would be 10 times what he was when he was in college. Javon, you took the words out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth. They want a piece of what? They want a piece of what we got with Coach Prime, but the administration is too damn scary to pull the move. What you scared for? What you scared for? What you scared for? Alabama State could have pulled the move. Shoot, y'all got promise God, y'all got the best facilities. Prairie View could have pulled the move. Hell, Prairie View got the money and the facilities. So that was two schools they could have pulled the move. But nope, guess where he went to? He went to Jackson State University. Coach Ashley Robinson had his mindset when he became the AD for Jackson State. He wanted Coach Prime to be his next coach. That's a mark of a man that is that's a mark of a man that had his head on straight. Like, he was aggressive. He was aggressive when he got Coach Prime. You don't think he wasn't aggressive when he got him? No, he was aggressive when he got Coach Prime. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We us swag fans, we are fanatics, regardless of what anybody say. Well, we not fanatic. No, you're a fanatic. We are fanatics. Okay. If your college, if your school is the only show in your part of town, you are the fanatic. But like I said, to all these haters, Coach Prime, say it with your chest. Just say it with your chest. Just say it. Look, you don't like the man. Just say it. I don't like him. Why do you not like him? What has he done to you for you not to like him? Huh? What has Deion Lewin Sanders Jr. Senior do to you for you not to like him? I got time today. What did he do to you? What had he said to you? What had he done to you for you not to like him? Like I said, like I said, I got time today. And I got time tomorrow, and I got time on Sunday, and I got time on Monday. So if you want to come on here, you want to debate, you want to speak your piece, we are we are welcoming to you to come on here. What up, man? Look, I'm gonna be I'm gonna say, Javon. I'm gonna say it like this: we wake up motivated, man. I wake up pissing excellence. I'm gonna just say it just like that. Yeah, I'm put the full. I put the full government name. Somebody, people is in their feelings because they don't like this man for what? Now I can say, like I said, I'm gonna tell you just like this, and then we gonna move on to the next thing. I'm gonna tell you just like this. You can say, well, he threw a rock at my mama, or he did this to my sister or something like that. But you have no, no let me let me hey, I gotta pull the mic out for this. You have no reason to even hate this man. I'll say it again. What up, Aaron? You have no reason to hate this man. I mean, come on now. It's like this. It's like this. He knew what he wanted to do when he was in college. He did what he did. He did what he wanted to do when he was in college. He he basically, whatever he said out of his mouth came to fruition. He said, I want to be one of the highest paid cornerbacks in the National Football League. Guess what? He did that, especially when he signed the contract with my Dallas Cowboys in 1995. He did that. He also said he wanted to retire his mama and she didn't have to work a day in her life. He did that. He became he said he was gonna be the best cornerback in pro football. He did that. He in the Hall of Fame. He said he was gonna be one of the best coaches in football. Guess what? He came up, he got his program, his youth program, one of the best in the country. He became a head coach of a school that he actually co-founded, and they were winning. He became an offensive coordinator for his son with other people that was running the show. And guess what? They won 4 state championships in a row. Then he said, I'm going to be the best coach in college football. Guess where he at? He at 1400 J.R. Lynch Street. And guess what? His record speaks for itself. 20-5, a SWAC championship, a Celebration Bowl appearance. And guess what? We undefeated this season. He said he want to dominate. He wants to dominate. Yeah. Guess what? In some games, we are dominating. He wants domination. In some games, we are dominating. There's the lovely wife. But guess what? He at our school and he ain't yours. I wonder why. Javon, tell me what you said. I wonder why they ain't at he ain't at their school. Y'all make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure you like the stream, become a member. Anybody want to argue me down? I got time today, but we got some other stuff to talk about too. We got football to talk about. Come on. We got football to talk about. We got football to talk about. And I'm gonna just leave it as it is, y'all. I mean, just say it. Y'all in your feelings because he ain't at your school, he at ours. He doing the stuff that he said he's doing to your school, and you don't have nothing to counteract. I'm just saying, hit that like button. I understand, Aaron. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I feel you. He doing a lot. Like, cause to me, just look at it. Look at it before he even got to the swag. What other coaches were even speaking out about the conditions or the facilities or even the contracts on the money, anything? Who was putting before Prime got there? Who was putting their neck out there and telling the conference, y'all ain't doing y'all shit. Y'all not doing the shit right. Who was doing that beforehand? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Who I'm just saying. Now, other than Coach McNair, because I mean, look, Coach McNair royalty. You don't mess with Coach McNair down at Alcorn. You don't mess with him. I that's one person, that's one coach I won't even touch. I won't I won't even touch because he like the mob boss. He like he like Corleone. Come on now. But them other jokers before Prime got there, man, wasn't saying nothing. You could hear crickets in the commissioner's office. Wasn't saying anything. But he come out and because the thing about it is he wants basically he wants he wants equality. Everything he wants is equal. But and sometimes it ain't gonna be equal because of the simple fact that you gotta play the politics. It's politicking. Come on now. And another thing I don't like right here, like I said, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I do not like when people call us compare Jackson State fans to MAGA to Trump supporter MAGA hatters. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, we is way far from that. Is way down. Like, look, we way down in deep in the ocean. We way far from being a Trump supporter. No, we cannot. Don't put us in that category. Do not put us in that category. But like I said, man, look, it's and that is true. Nobody, I don't feel like nobody in the conference was held accountable till Prime got there. Yeah, I feel like they just waiting on waiting on for Coach Prime to say anything. Oh yeah, he said something right here. Oh, he said this. Oh, he said that. Oh, it's like you're tattletelling on somebody, like you're a little kid. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell my mama. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Come on. But anyway, man, we gonna move on from this. Cause why? We got football to talk about. All right. Y'all know what the business is. Y'all know how we do it. Like I said, it's the I Love Friday. It's the I Love Friday. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about tonight. We gonna talk about tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game against Bethune Cookman. Oh, they in Jacksonville. Them boys is suited and booted. What up, Brian? What up, Brian? I'm always swag. Swag is a state of mind. Y'all remember that. I'm just letting y'all know that swag is a state of mind. but but man, look, they they got on that jet, you know what I'm saying? Took them down to Duval County. Duval took them down to Duval, Jacksonville, playing at TIAA Stadium, you know what I'm saying? Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is the third. This is the third stadium, NFL stadium that they're playing in. Of course, because I'm gonna say the third one because we already know that when they're gonna play in Atlanta again over at Mercedes Benz. So, uh, yeah, Javon, that's another show we can talk about right there. But anyway, like I said, it's the I Love Friday. Hey, remember, okay, Saturday, Saturday's game is I think it's a 2:00 kickoff, if I'm not mistaken. I hope it ain't 1:00 because sometimes I hate those 1:00 games, y'all. Um, I be 1:00 game come on, I be in full swing at work trying to watch it on my phone. um, okay, so it's a 3:00 game on ESPN Plus. Make sure if you're gonna watch the game, make sure to get it on ESPN. Get the ESPN pack. Look, it's $6.99 a month. You can subscribe to that and watch all the football that you want, and then when it's over and done with, you can cancel it and then bring it right back up when it's time for college football to come back on again. But I'm oh shit, hold on, you said I'm frozen. Am I still frozen? Or am I good? Am I good? Am I good, Brian? Let me see, because I can see it on my end on my phone. All right. The white said I'm good. Okay. All right. We good, y'all. But they over at they at Jacksonville TIAA playing at TIAA Stadium tomorrow. 3:00 kickoff. ESPN Plus, y'all. ESPN Plus. I don't know why I'm pubbing them, but um we need all eyes on the boys tomorrow, y'all. Cause not gonna say anything bad about Bethune, but it's gonna be a dogfight with Bethune tomorrow, y'all. I'm not even bad. I'm not bad mouthing them or anything like that. It's gonna be a dogfight. Now, Bethune is one of those schools, one of those teams, man, where like in literally you got to bring your lunch pail. You have to bring your lunch pail with Bethune Cookman. So it's how you go about. So um like I said, they were suited and booted when they flown into Jacksonville today. Some of these kids, other than playing in Miami, the first game of the season, some of these kids ain't never played in the NFL stadium. So this is a good look. Uh, this is a good look for the school. This gives us all the notoriety. This gives us that leeway, that leverage when it comes to negotiating deals for TV rights and stuff like that. Look, this is gonna look real good. Hopefully they have a good enough crowd tomorrow. I don't know how many people are gonna be there, but I know it should be uh more people. That it should be it should be probably about maybe 30, 40,000. And hey, they were so clean. Hey man, they so clean. We look dirty. We dirty. I like that. But this is Bethune Cookman's actual home game. Now this game got moved earlier this year when they brought the schedule out. They got moved from their home field in Daytona, which only seats like 15,000. They moved it to Jacksonville because it's going to be a bigger stadium. They feel like Prime going to be there. They're going to try to bring out the city of Jacksonville just to, support. Bethune has, I don't know how the alumni base is around that area, but I know they got a full alumni base between Orlando, Jacksonville, and Daytona. Um, so I feel like it should be a good crowd in there. And I don't get me wrong, I understand playing. It's not a classic; it's an actual home game for Bethune. Um, I actually like them, like this move because of the simple fact that instead of playing in a 15,000 seat stadium, knowing that you can stand, it's basically going to be standing room only, like real talk. Uh, they actually can play in a professional NFL, in a NFL stadium, like get treated like a professional. That's what we want for our boys. That's what we want for the kids all together. Not just for Jackson State, but that's what we want for all kids in HBCU. All right. That's what we want for all the kids at HBCU. Um, let me my boy about to jump in. What's going on?
How you doing, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, if they get
Everybody
40,
just grind.
yeah, if they get 40,000, that's phenomenal, man. That's really good. Like you said, it's not only good for Jackson State. Jackson State's going to draw. Doesn't matter if they play in the parking lot. But for Bethune Cookman to draw about 40,000, that's phenomenal. Like I said, it just elevate HBCU. Like you said, those guys got off the plane. Like you said, they're so clean, they were dirty.
It was dirty.
Yeah.
And y'all gotta understand, remember this with Bethune, this is their actual home game. They have not been home. They haven't been home since the beginning of the year. They've been on the road. These boys been road warriors for pretty much half of the season. Also, remember because they were supposed to, the hurricane, the storm came through. It kind of took out Daytona. So, uh, they're pretty much kind of like I ain't gonna say they're in a situation like us in Jackson, but they are in a situation to where they need the help to in order for them to be able to go along, go on with their own lives and stuff like that. So uh hopefully they get everything in order. Um they can get pretty much um what they need out of this. Um, Trust me, the money's gonna be stupid, dog.
Now, obviously, will they get the attendance as far as they get the gate? Will they get the concessions, the parking? Does everything go to Bethune Cookman for tomorrow's home game?
What's that?
Does everything go to Bethune Cookman for the home game, like concessions, parking, the whole kit and caboodle?
Yeah. I mean, like this. Yeah, it does go. It don't go to Jacksonville. It goes actually to Bethune because it's their game.
That's good. That's good.
It actually goes to them. So
I wonder how much Travis is going to play tomorrow in Shiloh. Probably put them on a pitch count.
Yeah, especially Shiloh because of the simple fact that he actually did come from a torn ACL injury, y'all. He it was not he was not faking the funk on that. He had a legitimate torn ACL in his knee. So I am glad the CEO of the Headache Gang is back. Um I'm glad that Mr. Travis Hunter is going to be playing tomorrow. The only thing I'm gonna be upset about is the fact that Aubrey Miller is going to be out for the first half because of that bull crap targeting call that he got on Demetrius Davis in the last game. I call it what I'm gonna call it what I call it, but Miss Ivy Two said I cannot cuss I cannot cuss on the stream right now.
I thought that rule was taken away where he's not missing a half.
Nah, you still miss a half.
Okay.
You still miss a half. The only thing they changed was when you got ejected from the game, you bet before then you had to go back to the locker room. But now they can stay on the sideline, but they'll miss they wherever the penalty the violation was in play. So if he did it in the first half, he would have just missed the second half of the game.
Okay.
But since he's did the second half, it happened in the second half, so he has to miss the first half of the game. And when he gets back in, when he gets in the second half, Lord knows,
Oh,
4-5 gonna be out there. He
and
yep,
this is the return of Jalen Jones.
Jalen Jones, yep, he's one of my players. In fact, we going that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna transition. I like that. We're gonna transition into the players to watch. All right, we got Bethune Cookman, Mary's kids. Mary's kids. Mary had a little lamb. Y'all hear? Y'all see the wife? She 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 put it out there, y'all. She is a very humble woman,
Hey, Miss Holiday.
and she still would get on my ass if need be. But so Bethune, the players for to watch for Bethune Cookman, aka Marriage Kids. First of all, we're gonna have to watch out, just like you said. We gonna transition into this. Uh, one player to watch is Jalen Jones. All right, Jalen Jones. Everybody know who he is. Uh, yeah, I see it, and we'll talk about that too. Jalen Jones. Hey, he was at Jackson State. He did play in the spring season. He knew the writing on the wall, what was going to happen when Shador got there. In fact, Shador was already on campus at the time during the spring semester because he graduated already. He was taking classes. Actually, he was taking classes online. Um, uh, Ms. Ivy too said, get the likes up to 30, y'all. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Um, he's an athlete. Jalen Jones is an athlete. I'm not gonna say he ain't no quarterback because then I'm stereotyping him, and I don't want to do my guy like that. I don't want to do him like that. He busts his ass to be a quarterback. He a quarterback, but he's a you know what I'm saying. He's an athletic quarterback who can actually throw the ball. All right. Uh, so he coming out 75 or 133, 1,006 yards, 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Which is pretty much as far as the passing yards. I mean, he is like third or fourth in passing in the conference. So that's I would say that was a surprise, but he's also potent when it comes to his legs. Y'all, everybody know he is a good runner when it comes to him being mobile. with him. So he has over 1,200 yards of total offense by himself. Add in another 2 touchdowns on the ground, so which makes it total overall at six touchdowns. Uh, because he's mobile. He doesn't get sacked a lot. And that's something that the guys on the dark side defense going to have to get to, basically to turn the pressure up and get sacked. Trying to turn the pressure up, get him out of his spots. If I am DT, if I'm Dennis Thurman, I'm looking at I'm calling Mike Zimmer up and say, hey, what do we need to do to get this guy off his spot? Oh, hey, how about we look at the game from last week when Alabama State blitzed about 5, 6 guys to move Shadur off of his spot. Now, who we gonna get in as a QB spot or somebody, a Robert? Who we gonna have for that? Oh, how about we get let's get Cam to get in that play right there, to get to kind of be the spot on the quarterback. Okay, we can do it like that. Hey, that's a good game plan for me. There's a good game plan. Um, like I said, Jalen Jones, like you said, you got to fluster him. If you seen what he did during the spring season, when he is flustered, when he is not on his spot, when he is not hitting his targets, you make him look like a one. You make him look at one receiver. That's it. That's all you need to do. Make him look at one receiver. Don't let him go through his progressions on the field, because if you do, he might pick you apart. Um, so make sure that you turn him into a one site receiver. Let him throw it to him, because he's gonna lock in on him. And he did do that when he was at Jackson State. He did do that when he was playing with us in the spring. He locked on receive one receiver too many times, and basically uh he can turn into a turnover machine. The next on the list is Quayshawn Bird. He's the running back. Um whew, Senior, 5'8", 170. Stats is 59 attempts, 327 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. He does average 5.5 yards a carry, so he likes to get down and dirty. Now, this guy he was there last year. Uh, he was on the team last year, and if you remember the game from last season, he kind of did put he tried to take over the game. Um, he tried to take over the game, and he was kind of a hard he was kind of hard brother to stop. And I'll give him his props, y'all. I would give him his props. All right. Um,
I think what you're going to have there, talking about you're talking about Jalen Jones and you're talking about Bird. So I think, and you're right. I was thinking, Campbell should be spy, put 8 guys in the box, and make Jalen Jones be a dimensional quarterback. You know what I mean? Like you said. And plus, if if Travis is out there, he takes away. And my boy Nugget took away Nugget. I watched the game about 2 or 3 times last week. The last game that they played against Alabama State, and Nugget played a heck of a game. Nugget
oh
played
yeah.
very well. So you know what I mean. We can take away the outside. The defensive line has to be disciplined on the edges. You know what I mean. We can't let Jalen Jones get to the outside, because last week against Tennessee, he rushed for over 100 yards. He didn't. What did he do? Rushing, he had 9 carries for 116 yards. Average 12 yards, 12.9 yards a carry. So you know what? So like have a guy like Cam, like you said, you said it perfectly. And but he for passing was 19 of 34 with one interception. So he's definitely vulnerable to interception, make him a dimensional quarterback, and it could be a long day for Bethune Cookman. But we can't,
Oh,
like you said, you can't underestimate Bethune Cookman, because if every team that's gonna, it's almost like Alabama State, almost like try to set a blueprint, get Shador off the spot, making an ugly game, and that's the only way they can have any opportunity or any chance of coming up with an upset. But uh, we don't see that happening.
Okay. Yeah, so if you really think about it, man, I would actually look at the defensive calling from Tennessee State. I actually called Brandon Fisher to see what we need to do to get him off his spot. Like I said, his pocket awareness is not up to par, but he does have the arm.
I just think Jackson State's front seven. The guys last year were phenomenal, but I think their front seven this year is so much better.
Right. I feel that the front seven is better. As far as receiver, Dylan, I don't know how you say his name, but if it's Delane or Dylan, Mr. Lee, junior, 6 foot, 185 pounds. He got 16 receptions, 202 yards, no touchdowns. Their receiving core is not. I ain't gonna say they're the ish, but because of the deficiency of Jalen Jones not having the being a actual pocket passer, uh, he they get taken out of the picture. Now, the crazy thing is who's going to stick him? Who's going to stick him? I don't know who's going to stick him. But the real threat, receiving threat that everybody and their mama need to watch out for is Kamari Everett. Kamari Everett. Dude is senior, 6'6", 250. He's
Ooh.
second on the team with 15 receptions, 186 yards, and one touchdown. He did. Now I'm gonna tell you this: he started out slow. This in the beginning of the season, he started out slow, but but I don't care if you start out slow. If you're an NFL team and luckily we're playing in Jacksonville. You don't think no scout's gonna be there? Somebody's gonna be watching him because they're gonna go back to the numbers that he had last year, where he had double-digit touchdown scores, and he led the team in receiving. But they're gonna look at that. They're gonna look at that. But he did start out slow. The crazy thing about it, last season he was a killer against Jackson State. Like anything, he was a killer. He was a matchup nightmare. He was a matchup nightmare. Um, uh, even Shiloh. What up? What up, Solo? Even Shiloh, in the season could not cover this guy. He couldn't. They couldn't do it. I think he had like 94, either 94 or 100 yards receiving on us last season with a shoddy quarterback.
Mhm.
but But he basically kind of took the game. He tried to put the team on his shoulders, and that's what I like about him. Like he saw he seen that his team was down, and he wanted to put the team on his shoulders, and he tried to do what he can because he was a beat. Now, don't like I said, you got to go watch the game from last season. That even though the score doesn't indicate what he didn't do, what he or what the team didn't do, excuse me, what he did was what else, Spence? What he did was unbelievable last season. And that's something that we gotta watch out for, y'all. That's something that we gotta watch out for. Um that tight end, because I feel like he if my thing is, since 4-5 is out for the first half, they're gonna exploit. They're gonna try to exploit that middle.
I feel that excuse me. I feel Shiloh's a better box safety than he is a cover safety.
Yes, he's always been a box safety to me. He's always a box safety. He's gonna be that. Him and Cam are pretty much one and the same, but I think Cam has a little bit more speed and a little bit more ball awareness than Shiloh. But Shiloh is a hitting machine. Um, no wonder. I mean, don't no wonder why they call him the CEO of the headache gang. Cause y'all gonna, after the game, y'all gonna need a Cedric because he gonna try to bring the thunder to you.
Yeah.
So defensive wise, I'm just looking at, like I said, I'm looking at numbers. Defensive wise, as a team, um, they don't um they don't do a lot of they don't, as far as offense, they don't do a lot of scoring. You sure you only caught one pass? 'Cause I thought you caught more than that. It must have been somebody else. Somebody was killing us last season. But if it was me, I would still watch. I would still watch out for him because he is a threat right there. Uh to me, in order for Bethune to win this game, they got to run the ball, and Jalen Jones has to be a complete quarterback in order for them to win this game. He has to be a complete quarterback, and they have to run the ball. And you have to and the last thing, you have to also include Kamari Everett in anything. I will put him at tight end. I would put him in a slot. I would split him out wide. I would have him in motion. I would use him in as a fullback in the backfield for Bird. I will use him in every facet of the game. If I'm Bethune Cookman for Kamari Everett, I will use him in every facet of the game. Like you damn near he damn near gonna be sucking wind when he get off the damn field, because I will use him everywhere, everywhere. I'm not tripping. I will use him everywhere that he's at. If he's on the field, he like I said, he on the end by the tackle. All right, block, or you go out, do you tight end option. If he in the slot, oh, that's a mismatch right there in the slot. Unless you got, and I'll get to him. um, or he use him out wide. You got to be able to use him. DJ. You
They
got to
definitely
use
have
him
to
out
be a
wide.
major part of the game plan. You're so right. I just don't think that they can pass the ball on JSU. I just think it's got to be a time possession type of game where they're running the ball, taking a lot of time off the clock, and keeping JSU offense off the field. There's, you know what I mean? If passing the ball is, you know what I mean, they have to, if they're going to make a first down, obviously to keep the chains moving. But uh, if they're going to be more pass than run, they have no chance in heck.
This is my guy. This is who I want to see, because he been talking cash noise to me since beginning of the year. He he been talking cash noise to me since beginning of the year. But he's still my guy though. He's still my guy. I mean, I ain't gonna trip. I got love for him, man. He's still my guy. But like I said, he
Only
ain't.
hope,
They gonna win tomorrow. So
only, only hope Bethune Cookman's going to win is the coin toss.
mm, if they win the coin toss, yeah, it be something different, something totally different, y'all. Mm, trade toss good, y'all. But so basically, you have your ticket, you'll be there. Let me know, because I'm doing a post game show. You can jump on tomorrow night. I'll do the post game show after when I get off of work. So I had that set up, and I'll pub it out there for everybody tomorrow. Uh,
he said the boom got scared and not going to show up. They're on a bye week.
it's the Booms bye week. We ain't worried
Yeah.
about that. We'll take the consolation prize of the marching Wildcats.
Look at Solo.
We'll take a consolation prize and have the marching Wildcats as halftime entertainment. Hey, you got a new liver? Let me know, man. I got 3 bottles of rum in the house already, y'all. Just let you know. Just let you know. My boy said he got a new liver. I can't even do it. I done took. Thank you. Record it, and We'll play it on there, man. Cause it was stacked. Tuesday HBCU tonight is all about the bands. You got to give love to the bands, man. So give love to the bands. And I'm gonna see if I can if I can get Smash Time on here too. I'm gonna hit them up, see if I can get them on here. That would be real good. But yeah, if you need a new liver, are you starting this week, bro? Are you starting tonight? Solo, are you starting tonight, or are
Yeah, he
you
said
starting next week?
no. He says he's already starting this week.
Oh damn! I ain't did nothing like that in a long time. I ain't did nothing like that when I was in school.
He,
That's a long
he
time
he
ago.
might be drinking so much he might miss the game.
Oh snap! But so yeah, we're gonna get to the home team, y'all. We're gonna get to the boy we want to talk about, man. J State players to watch. Everybody know. We are first person we already know. Who we gonna watch first person we gonna watch out for.
I'm watching out for Travis.
All right. So that's one. But who the main person we got? That's the first person we gonna watch. The player to watch.
Well, besides Shador, I'm saying Wilkerson.
Hmm. But I'm gonna go Shador first. Everybody knows Shador is the first player to watch. Hey, my guy, about to have over 2,000 yards passing. He 150 for 150, 205, 1,700, 1,713 yards, 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Still got 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground. So in total he got 19 touchdowns total with 2 interceptions. My
And,
man is
and two
passing for
interceptions
over.
that could have been avoided.
It could have been avoided, but my man is passing over 70% for the season. My young bull is passing for over 70% for the season. 73 to be exact. 73.2%. Dog, who 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 does that? Who does that? I mean, he did it last year, but who does that, man? Like, dude, it's crazy. And for him to be a sophomore, that's man. Like I said, that's Heisman talk. But no, nobody want to hear about the Heisman talk. Okay, we're gonna say Walter Payton talk, Walter Payton Award talk, Payton Award talk. We gonna say it like that. All right. Um, yes, and then second on the list is Sevion Wilkerson. Um, Leading rush for Jackson State, over 400 yards, leading rushing, averages over 5 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Uh, Also, he is a threat to come out of the backfield as far as a passer. Um, y'all seen it last week when they played Alabama State. He was giving those dudes fits on the ground and in the air. Uh, I love the play caller that what Mike Reed call him, Brett Mike Lee's boy, Mike Lee's little boy, uh, Brett Bartolone. I like what he did as far as changing up play calling, kind of moving Shador around a little bit, um, making him basically still going through all his progressions. That his field awareness is off the y'all. If you don't know what his field awareness is, look. It's on YouTube. Look at him because he has. I think he has a on his on Bucky's um his channel, which is Dion Jr. He has it where you look into the eyes of Shador from his point of view as a quarterback. And when I said my guy got the awareness of a 10-year vet in the NFL, don't know other kid got it like that. That Tim DeMore dude from Fordham, he might got the arm as far as him slinging the ball all around, but he ain't got that. He don't have that field that pocket awareness.
Yeah, but the guy from Florida, they got no defense at all, so he
They got,
has to throw
yeah,
50,
he has
60
to
times a
throw.
game.
Yeah, I get you. He don't have. They don't. Ooh, they don't have defense. Ooh, that you said the right words, Brian. They don't have the defense. Like watching him was like damn near. Watching that game was like damn near playing the damn Xbox. Oh yeah, Miss Ivy too. Willie Gaines is coming along strong. He is coming along strong. I like his game. He got he got the speed, he got the hands, he got the quickness. Um,
I wonder if
especially
Pope's going to play this game.
Mark Pope, he should be able to play the game. I think they used him as a
Punt
more he
returner?
was more on punt return and kick return. But Willie Gaines, like he's one of the ones right there.
Oh,
Especially
yeah,
when
he's
he's
definitely a deep
tied for
threat.
the especially when he's tied for the lead in touchdowns with Dallas Daniels. Those two, that combination right there is something that you can't equate to.
The only thing, it's not a criticism. It's just a fact that it's just an observation. Let me just say it's just observation. I just feel sometimes down in the red zone because we don't have Wyman playing, we don't have that hype threat. You know what I mean? Sometimes hooks. You know what I mean? I like Wyman down in the red zone maybe because from what happened last year, but it just I don't know the situation that's going on down there, but. I think sometimes we really miss that height, that leaping ability. You know, it's basketball acuity as far as like that because he can go up and get that ball.
I mean, yeah, he can go up and get the ball, but you also got to remember you got a Shane Hooks that can jump ball that can jump out the gym too. Like
Yeah, but
you
yeah,
use that. I mean, both of them over 6'4". So
yeah.
either way it goes, even if Wyman was playing, even if he wasn't playing, I would still utilize Shane Hooks,
Oh,
and I
for
know
sure.
he especially he
I would
has
use him.
he
Yeah, go
has
ahead.
the arm reach.
Yeah, I would use him over Powers.
Use him as a what?
I would use him over Powers. Number 11. I would use have Whiteman and Shane Hooks on on the end, and you can have Daniels. If you go five wide, you can have Daniels. You can have Coleman, and you can have uh, uh, um, Gaines. You know what I mean? If you go four wide, you can have you know what I mean. You can have either you're gonna have Dallas Daniels. You have Whiteman. You're gonna have Shane Hooks. You're gonna have either Coleman or you're gonna have Gaines. You know what I mean? Because they're very talented, like you said. And even Buckley there. You know, they're very, very obviously we know how talented they are in the wide receiving corps. But I just feel sometimes without using the tight end, sometimes in the red zone, when the
Hmm.
first, I think the one time that they did use it, they did get a touchdown, use the tight end. It
Yeah,
was a great play call. But,
yeah, and with that too, like if you use a four wide one tight end set, like DJ Stevens is a dog.
yeah,
Like that. That's something that, like I said, that's something that we did not have and no disrespect to my boy Colin Ritchie. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my guy Colin Ritchie. You know, Cedar Hill alum, Cedar Hill great, but DJ Stevens is something different at that tight end position, and we
Well,
gonna have to. To me, you can utilize him also. Um, and also you really think about it, you got JD Martin coming out of the
out
backfield
of
whenever
backfield.
you take a spell from Sivion because he has the actual ability to catch the ball out of the backfield and also run the ball. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. But yeah, I would use Rico more on go routes, fly routes, seams. Um,
It, it's just
I
that
would use
Rico
him like that. I would use him like that because Rico got like Rico do got burners.
Yeah, he
Rico
doesn't,
got
but they
burners.
just seem like they weren't just never on the same page. You know what I mean? And he dropped that ball last week. You know what I mean? And I don't. You know what they always say: if a receiver, the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to catch it. And I'm not going to stick to that 100% because you know what, anything can happen. But I just feel some crucial times. Not only last game, a couple games that he has played, he had made
Yeah.
some. The first game he made a great catch against FAMU, but just sometimes, he doesn't make the easy catch. You know, on the crucial time.
Okay. Also, man. Um. Um. Defensive wise. Like I said, 4-5 not gonna be there. He not gonna be in the game for the first half. He will be in the game in the second half. So this is more to me. This is more get your money game for guys like Niles Gaddy. He kind of been quiet for the last couple of games. Not saying that he hasn't done anything, but he
Other
has been, he has been a little bit quiet the last two games. You really didn't hear any type of noise from Niles Gaddy on the defensive side. Um,
they're double teaming him too.
yeah, they're double teaming him. They don't want that man to beat him. They don't want him to beat. It's he got to me, like I said, he showed more aggression on the line, like as being a down defensive lineman and or a stand up pass rushing linebacker. Oh my god, he will be the ish if he get the aggression down. And I seen him getting aggression down. Sometimes it feel like he's playing like he played last season, kind of a little bit passive, but um he got to get to that. He got to get to that ball. That's point blank. He got to get to the ball.
True. What is it? True Thompson. He's playing. Is it True
True
Thompson?
Thompson, he's playing.
Yeah.
True Thompson is playing.
Well, there's a lot of Florida guys. You
It's a
got about
lot of
20
Florida
Florida
kids.
guys. Yeah.
It's Florida kids gonna be out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's Florida kids gonna be out there. So y'all look out for it because them Florida boys gonna be out there. They ready. They are ready. But make sure y'all like the stream, become a member. Like the stream and become a member, y'all. Still trying to get up to a little 500 number. We close to it. We close to it. Well, we got to get some more. We got to get the more people to come up in here. Share the stream share the stream with everybody. Share the stream with your friends. Tell them to come on. Come on in. Come on in. Wipe your feet and like the stream. That's what I would say. Like wipe your feet and like the stream. We having fun tonight. Um Also, and on the defensive side, like I said, one player I'm gonna look out for is Zay Bolden. Zay Bolden, he from Florida. In fact, he from Tampa. They ain't that it's kind of about across the state, but um he a big corner. So he can play the slot, he can play the outside, but he needs to be recognized as that that punt returner, the punt returner that we saw from last season. He haven't said, done too much of anything. And I didn't say he hasn't done too much of anything, but I want to see more of him in this game and especially next week when they play Campbell.
Let's not jump ahead
Yeah,
now,
Campbell
Doc.
is
Let's not
in.
jump
Yeah,
ahead.
Campbell is in North Carolina. Yeah, Campbell is in North Carolina. It's a private school in North Carolina, little Baptist private school. And we literally, hey, next week, next Friday, we really gonna talk about that game. And like I said, I'll be in Jackson. I'll be in Jackson next week.
Yeah, we definitely need special
Starting
teams to
Thursday.
run one back.
What's that?
We definitely need. We haven't got a run back or a punt return this year. We definitely need one to go to the house.
Oh yeah, we do need one. We overdue for one. We overdue for one. But other than that, man, like those are my team. Those are the people I want to look at. Like I said, it's a lot of kids. There's a lot of players that's about to be coming back just for just in time for this game and just in time for homecoming. Uh, Now with Campbell, I'm not gonna overlook them. They 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 are who they are. They have one hell of a coaching coach in Mike Mentor. Like I said, NFL pedigree, 13 years in the NFL, played for the Carolina Panthers, Nebraska great, won a national championship when he was at Nebraska. So he knows what he's doing. And one hell of a recruiter, y'all. Don't sleep on that. He is one hell of a recruiter.
I think he believe he's also mentioning the vacant job. Well, the job for Nebraska for next season, I believe, and it's not on
Oh,
his records because what you said he's a great recruiter.
yeah, he go back to Nebraska. He go to Nebraska. Oh, it's over with. It's over with. But I don't think he going. I don't think he wants to go there. Especially if Campbell moving to the CAA next year. Um, but yeah, we got we got some things as far as um what I want to see. Um, Other than that, like my score prediction. So
Before you do a
let
score prediction, let's do this. How many yards Shador's going to throw for? How many rushing yards maybe Wilker's going to do, and then after we can predict the score. How about that?
Okay. So with Shador, man, I see him getting over at least 300 yards passing. I'm not gonna see him getting over 4, but I will see him get over 300 yards passing. I'm looking at probably about 345 with 4 TDs and hopefully no interceptions. Uh, Sivion, uh, I believe he'll go over 100 yards rushing in this game. And I say this because of the simple fact that the interior defense for Bethune-Cookman is light. Um, I don't see him going under 100 yards. I see him get over 100 yards. Yeah, over and under round one. I see Shador getting under 400. I see Sivion getting over 100. Um, Dallas Daniels, I see him getting over 50 yards receiving, and I see Willie Gaines getting under 3 touchdowns. So he'll have 2. He'll have 2 touchdowns tomorrow. I see the defense. They will, as far as total yardage, will they get over? Will they allow Bethune to have over 200 yards total? I go under.
uh, uh,
I go under. I go I go Bethune getting under 200 yards on this defense.
and now for your score.
My score, and I'm about to put it in here. My score for tomorrow: JSU 45, Bethune Mary's kids. I ain't gonna call them Bethune Cookman. I'm calling Mary's kids 7.
Okay. So I'm gonna have Shador going for 375, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 running. Sevion's going to go for 125, 1 touchdown, and yeah, I'm with you with the defense under 200 yards. I'm going 55, 55-3.
Ooh, woo. Hey, people in the chat, put your score predictions in in the chat. Whoever get the right score or even close to it, I cash out $20. It probably won't be this weekend. I take that back. Uh, nah, I'm gonna do it like that. All right, all right. Solo said he got 35-15 Jackson State. Tell me who gonna win though. Solo. I know you from Jacktown, but just tell me who gonna win. All right.
Miss Ivy got 38-10.
Miss Ivy. Miss Ivy got 38-10. JSU.
Yeah.
Solo. He got 35-15. JSU.
Rusty Rusty got 49-6 Tigers.
Rusty got 49-6. You got you got 55-3, Brian.
I'm only giving them field goal.
Ooh. Make sure y'all watch this game tomorrow. You got to watch the game tomorrow. Make sure you watch it. Make sure you got your ESPN Plus subscription and watch the game. Cause I watch the game. Like I said, I watch the game on my phone. Jeremiah.
38-14, but he doesn't say for who. Probably just you.
38-14 JSU, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I'll be
HBCU
watching that work
Bangkok.
too. Oh, you already know, man. Look,
You see that? HBCU
I already,
Bangkok.
I already know him. He go he went to Bethune, so he went to
They're gonna
Bethune.
ask.
So
Hey Doc.
I always get him.
Hey
I
Doc. They're
always,
gonna ask for a piss test if he scores like that.
man. Anybody else out there on in YouTube land or on Facebook that's watching? You want to put your scores in? Or anybody that's not subscribed to the channel? Everybody want to put their scores in? Got my boy Craig Hall hitting me up on Twitter down there at Texas Southern. Oh, it's right. I got it written down. It's written down, y'all. I got all the scores written down. Miss Toya Toya Mannix, she said 45-10. Jackson State. Where all my Jacktown Jews at? I'm an honorary one, so just let y'all know that. I'm an honorary Jacktown Jew. I already know, Solo. I already know you present, bro. I already know you present, man. But yeah, like I said, my score is 45-7.
And you know what we didn't say?
What's that?
If there's only who's gonna get a pick tomorrow?
Who is going to get that pick tomorrow? I think Solo said Trevor's gonna get his first pick tomorrow.
I'm going with Huggins.
Uh, Huggy already got a pick. He got to pick. I think he got to pick. One of the games he got to pick.
He's always around the ball. It seems like young man.
I got you, Hondo. He said 49-9. Jackson State. Is that 9 all field goals, or are they gonna score at least one touchdown and score a field goal?
Touchdown, missed the extra point. That's it. He's hoping.
Hey, we didn't do the blocking of the field goal too. We ain't blocked one since the first game of the season, so I ain't go. He said Shiloh for 2 picks, all field goals.
Okay.
He said like it's Wingstop. Now I want all flats, lemon pepper, all flats.
Van Talk said we're all going to be crying tomorrow.
I don't know about that, sir. I do not know about that.
Listen, Doc, can we put a GPS in Van Talk's shoes or something? Because we might not be able to find him after the whipping you're going to get tomorrow.
Oh man. Oh man. If they kick it to him, yeah, big play Zay. If they kick it to Zay Bolden, it's over with. He's taking it back to the house. He's due for one.
Yeah.
He been overdue for one. He needs to take it to the house. But yeah. Man, I like tonight's scores. Like I said, make sure everybody subscribe to the channel. I love the energy in the chat. I love the energy. You know, I give everything. I just like everything. Like I just like the vibe that we got going on today. So like my guy Brian said when he came into the chat, who is Swag? Who is Swag? Who is Swag? Oh, Mr. Lumumba, what's up?
He don't got a score.
I thank you. I thank y'all for coming in. What's your final score, Mr. Lumumba? What's your final score? I got to get that score so I can put it down, write it down. But oh yeah, so starting tomorrow, I'm gonna have merchandise put on the wall, or I'm gonna start wearing my own stuff. That way, everybody know that we do have a big ass heat press machine that's sitting right next to me.
Mr. Luwumba got 42-10.
42-10.
Van Talk's trying to
Oh yeah, he tried to start some stuff. But as y'all see, I am rocking the old school UNLV Larry Johnson jersey. I did get this at
Grandmama.
I got this one. Did I get this at Hibbett or I got it? No, I got it at my job at Lids. Nope, I got this from Hibbett. I just thought about that. I got this from Hibbett. So as you see, also I do embroidery on hats. So if you see, got something going on right there. That's to my late grandmother Irene, and got my name on the back of the hat. So I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. So oh, he said the tickets almost sold out. I like that. Good shit, Bethune. Come on, y'all.
I didn't see Miak Mike in the chat tonight.
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
heard Miak.
I think me at Mike is basically crying a river because
Well, Morgan got
Morgan
whooped.
State got motorboat last night by North Carolina Central 50, 59-20. Yeah, I would me at Mike. I wouldn't be on the stream either.
I think he was at the game too. I think he went to the game. He was
Oh
saying.
yeah, I think he did go to the game. He did go to the game. He said he was gonna be there.
Well, if he's listening or is on his driving, safe travels.
I got you, man. I got you. We'll talk about that. Hit me up on the Twitter so we can talk about all that, man. And we can get all the we can get uh Tuesday night band war going too for HBCU tonight next week. What up, Wayne? You just sub? I'm gonna check and see. I'm gonna check and see. You know, I check everything. Checks all receipts. Oh yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, Morgan. Hey, Morgan State got crushed. The only problem I see with North Carolina Central on the real is the fact that they had they have terrible special teams unit was terrible last night. I you know who I need to talk to? I need to talk to Ken Clark. He might in fact he should be on his show because I jump on his show too. So he should I think he should be playing tomorrow.
I don't know. I didn't see him in any of the you know, on the pregame show like you usually see the players, and that's how I noticed Travis was there and obviously Shiloh, but I didn't see Weidman at all.
I don't know if
Not
I
saying he's
seen
not
Wyman.
there, but I didn't see him.
He said, ah, that's my boy, man. Me and Mike. we do need Malachi back, but his only enemy is himself because we got to make sure that he has to make sure that one he practices good, but two he got to make sure the books are getting done. Like you still you even though you're a football player, you're still a student at the same time. Uh
And you think maybe because he's a two sport athlete that it might have hurt him, you know what I mean? And as far as his schoolwork, neglecting some of his studies.
yeah,
And no,
I
no
mean, and it
excuse
can
for that.
happen. And it can happen. You just need to, you just bounce back. Just bounce back from it, and he should be fine. But he also, like I said, he just got to be able to kind of prioritize what he wants to do. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button before I roll up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all become a member before I roll up out of here. Uh, we gonna go ahead and shout outs and upcoming events. Uh, hockey night. I am a hockey fan, so I'm just let everybody know. Yes, I'm a black man that's a hockey fan. Okay,
I'm a black man that played hockey.
he's a black man that play hockey, professional in the NHL. So yeah, uh, hockey night. It did start this week. Um, so I want to see some. I want to see some good stick play. Like good. Just I want you to see some great hockey this season. Uh, hopefully my stars can basically go do what they did last season and you know what I'm saying, come out with a better season because oh my god, that was we was in eight and had to play
Yeah.
the number one
But
team.
you guys had a lot of injuries there because I just did my hockey pool, my fantasy league with a couple of friends of mine, and one of the players that I picked that I hope he has a turnaround year is Tyler Seguin.
Sagan.
You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he was injured, and so I think you guys have a good, nice core down there. You got a lot of talent down there. You got a new coach, so hopefully that will help. Well, the last coach was a good friend of mine too. Rick Bonus was a good friend of mine. Is a good friend
Okay.
of mine, and so I've been watching a few games. Matter of fact, I watched Montreal, Detroit, my old team, Detroit play. Detroit won tonight, but I watched the other night Edmonton and Vancouver. The game's just remarkably fast and a lot of skilled players, and a lot of more brothers are playing the game now too, which I'm happy to see.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you don't want to watch hockey, but you should be able to go to an actual hockey game. It is actually fun. It is actually fun. Trust me, it's fun. You ain't gonna miss. It's a lot of action. It's a lot of stuff talking. Bull jump they be talking about, but it's it's actually fun. Uh, let's see. We got I know for next week for homecoming it's more like a midnight madness for Jackson State basketball. So we're gonna get into the men's and women's basketball a little bit more for the stream. That way we're not just talking about the same old things going on in the off season. Um, so we gonna do the basketball. I'm gonna try to get in touch with some of the anybody from the baseball team. So like I said, this is gonna be the whole stream, the whole channel is gonna be straight up all spread out. So the only thing about it is make sure y'all support it by basically going into to basically by subscribing, and if you want to donate, you can donate to the channel. That way when you donate to the channel, that all the stuff that you see, it does. I put it towards the channel, so I'm not a shyster or nothing like that. My name ain't Shiesty B Brett Favre, so I ain't gonna tell nobody.
uh,
I'm
uh,
not that. I'm not
yes,
that for real.
hey, Doc
Um,
Sexy B blaming the media. It's the media's fault. It's the media's fault.
Yeah, he
Sexy B.
says the media's fault.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, upcoming events, like I said, next week, you know what I'm saying? It's homecoming. I'm gonna be in Jackson for homecoming. Me, my wife, my mom, even my stepson, we gonna try to be there at homecoming. All right. So this would be a good thing for my stepson to actually go to the schools to see, for him to see what black excellence look like,
Amen.
to see what it how it is to be amongst 60,000 in attendance for a JSU football game. See how it was when I stayed on campus. See what I ate. See where I played. Did what I did when I was on campus. He could see it all. So, and then my mom could see it because she haven't been there since I was there. So it's been a long time since she been there. Um, and we can, like I said, we can go out there and I'm gonna record. I don't care what I do, what's going on. I'm just gonna be in the moment and have fun. That's all it is. Um, so next week, so basically Monday and Tuesday, I will be doing shows here at the house. Before Wednesday, I'll be off. Wednesday, you can catch me on Twitter, HBCU Nightly on Twitter. Um, we have a show on there 9 to 11. It's 8 to 10 Central, 9 to 11 Eastern. It is actually fun when we get on the Twitter Spaces and get on HBCU Nightly. Uh, so I will do my preview game for the homecoming game against Campbell. I will do the pregame show before I hit the stadium. I will basically try to uh, record everything, take pictures of the what's going, it's just everything. And I'm gonna put it in a slide, and we're gonna have fun with it. Then I'll do my post game show Saturday night after the Saturday evening after the game. Kind of go over everything that happened over the night and basically what happened during the homecoming game. Um, Next Saturday, not next Saturday, but Saturday after that is Boombox Classic against Southern. So everybody know that's rival. We dislike them. We think their band sucks. We think they're gutter, but it's all in fun. I might, in fact, if that's the case, man, I might get Smash Time on here. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna hit them up on Twitter. Um, That way we can get, it'll be a Jack State and Southern thing. So like I said, pregame for that on Friday for Boombox Classic. Saturday, I'll watch the game on my phone, kind of get my analysis. Saturday eat, Saturday night, come home, do the pregame, post game show. And then on November the 5th, I will be in Houston for Texas Southern and Jackson State. So I'll be hanging out there with Mama Body and Mr. Rick Body and my boy Carlos. So and my boy Craig Hall. I ain't get to see him last time, when they was up here in Dallas, but I get to see him on that day, November. My wife says, my wife says, is anybody home tailgate for homecoming next week? Hit us up. Hey, honey. Oh, we go. She gonna get that stamp burger. Oh, we gonna be here from Thursday to Sunday, man. We gonna be there Thursday to Sunday. So I'm leaving out Thursday. We leaving out Thursday morning. We gonna go get my mom from Mesquite and head out on the road. Um, and just try to make our way to Jackson. That's it. That's it. That's all. We gonna we're gonna be on the road. We gonna be on the road. It's gonna be fun. We gonna be live with it. But other than that, if y'all know if we hitting us up, um, if you on Twitter, just DM me on Twitter, or you on Instagram, just hit me up on Instagram, or if you can find me on Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. Um, so we want to know who doing the tailgate because she wants some food.
Hey Doc, I got a great idea. Probably even thought about it. Since you do the embroidery, have a shirt with your HBC OverDrive on the back of a shirt as you're walking around. Everybody's gonna see that.
I'm gonna do it. We gonna do it. My wife gonna take care of that.
Yeah. I know. Yeah,
She already got it planned. She already got it planned. I'm gonna get a hat made for that too. She already got it planned. She talking about I can't stop talking. Yeah, I can't. I ain't gonna talk about. I ain't gonna keep talking about no damn Stamp Burger. Shoot, I love them things. I want to go. I want to be in a coma. I want to be in the coma. I already know, man. Look, I walk down Dalton Street. I park the car by the Masonic Lodge in behind the school and walk down Dalton Street to give me a Stamp Burger. I don't care. Y'all see, she said, Brian. She said it's already in the making.
Yeah,
She already got it. She wants this to be big because she wants it. She wants this to be a
that,
success for the show.
that's why she's executive producer.
Yeah, she. But as always, I'm gonna shout out, like I said, shout out to the wife because she the exec producer. She basically, saying she in the chat. She gonna get you. Uh, yeah, coma, coma, like coma, like Homer Simpson coma. Yeah, like that. um, to shout out to my mama. So she's ready to come. She's like, "Ooh, I'm ready. Y'all ready? Y'all just come pick me up Wednesday night." Like, no, mom, come pick you up Thursday morning. On our way to when we leave out of Mesquite, we hit Highway 80. We get to 20, and we be on our way. Got to stop at Bucky's first, but other than that, we be on our way. Um, so where we staying at, man, we gonna be staying. We staying in Pearl again. That's where we stayed at last year. It's a nice hotel where we stayed at, and it's a good it's a good hotel we stayed at. Um, so like I said, we'll be in, like I said, Bid Jackson. Uh, we'll be in Jackson from Thursday afternoon to Sunday afternoon, and then we make our way back to Jackson. I mean, back to Dallas. Uh, but other than that, y'all, Give us our traveling grace and mercies for next week. Make sure y'all donate to the channel. Make sure y'all donate to the channel. The Cash App handle is in the ticker below on the screen. If you don't have Cash App, I do have PayPal. And if you can, Brian can hit you up. He could put my PayPal in the chat. That way everybody, can see it. And basically, hey, we gonna be it's gonna be a good week next. It's gonna be a good week next week, y'all. So it's my guy Brian that's coming in from Canada. I'm your boy Doc Holiday. This is another HBCU OverDrive live show, aka D I Love Friday. D I Love Fridays. And we need more people. We need more people to be D I Love next week. All right. Or we need more people on Saturday night when I finna do that post-game show or the pregame show if you want to. We need more people to come in. Become members. Subscribe. Like the stream. You know.
If you like the vibe, just subscribe.
There you go. You like the vibe, just subscribe. All right. That's gonna be a motto right there. That's gonna be the motto right there. But anyway, y'all have a safe and happy weekend, okay? And as always, it is the I love, the I love, the I love. Fired up,
Who's
they say.
swag?
Swag is a state of mind, y'all.
Good
Y'all
night,
have a good
brother.
evening. Peace.